For this next section, I'm going to teach you how to program a part into the Vision system. Now I'm just going to teach you how to teach one part, but I'll show you how it would need to be set up if you were to, say, put together a puzzle or just for standard pick and place, as you're going to want all your pieces oriented in the same exact direction that they're going to be placed in or picked up in relation to each other. Okay, so what you're going to need to do is go to the Vision Process Tools and click on a new part. You're going to want to ensure that the type is 2D Single Vision Process, and then you can enter in any name you wish. For this example, Demo 123. And then you're going to go ahead and hit OK. And again, that one already exists. So we'll add a few more numbers in there. And then you'll want to go in and select that same demo name that you had just made. Okay, once you're in here, you're going to want to go straight to where it says Camera Calibration and select the camera calibration that you had used. And then it'll instantly take a snapshot of your parts. Again, you're probably going to want to change your exposure time to about 15 milliseconds for the lighting in this room. And then do another snapshot just to be sure that it's going to give you the definition you need. Then you're going to want to be up here in the top right hand corner and double click on GPM Locator Tool 1. So as you can see on here, I have 4 different parts. So in this one I'm going to teach you just this first part right here, because the rest of them will be done in the same exact manner. They're just going to be different parts. So what you're going to want to do is click on Teach Pattern, and you'll see it comes up with a red box that you can adjust. You'll want to drag that red box so that way it's going to barely fit your piece. And then once that's set, you can press OK. And then it's going to zoom in on your piece, and you can see that it's been fully selected. These green outlines are the pieces that the robot is going to use to recognize your part. Problem is, you also have, in this example, other parts really close by that part. So you're going to have to erase all these other pieces in order for the Vision to only recognize the part that you're wanting. You'll do that by clicking over here on the right on the Edit TRN Mask. Once in there, it's kind of like Microsoft Paint, and you just simply hold on to the left mouse key and you'll just drag it along until it's all covered up, except for your piece. Now if you accidentally color into your piece here, if you hold on to the right button, it'll draw it in black, and you could take off all that area that you had accidentally covered up for the piece that you're trying to get, and then when you let go, you'll see that the red outline is gone. I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of this and show you the finished product soon. Okay, so now that I've filled in all the areas that I do not want to be taught for this particular piece, you'll notice that everything is all red in the areas that I don't want, and everything is still green in the black and white of the image of the part that I do want to teach. So then you'll press OK up here, and you'll notice that it'll also zoom it back in to show you that it's going to be good. And then you'll want to go down to the bottom right and hit Save, and then go back to the 2D Single Vision Process. One indicator to know that your locator tool worked is that you'll see it in green right here. And if it's not green, then you might have done something wrong and you'll need to redo that section. So now what you're going to need to do is come down here into the center, a little below the center of the screen, and hit Snap and Find. When you do that, it's going to find that part and it's going to label it as a 1 and give a green box around that part. This is going to set the orientation of that part to set for its reference point in the vision system with your calibration. So what you're going to need to do is go through and make sure that number of exposures is just set at 1. There's only one part to find, so the number for that should be 1 as well. Offset mode should be fixed frame offset. Image logging mode is log failed images. You want to sort by parent command tool level. This one doesn't matter as much. It's more used for higher end programming. And then you'll just want to continue on down. It should be good for all of its other ones. You'll want to delete duplicate results with 20 pixels and if it's over 180 degrees. And you will not want to convert the measurements to millimeters, as we're not giving exact millimeter position. We're just giving its reference. So since you have found the part after you hitting the snap and find, you want to scroll all the way down below reference data and hit set reference point. Once you'll do that, you'll see that it's set and the 2D single vision process will now turn green, as indicating that it is now trained. From there, you'll go ahead and hit save, and you can now close out of that vision process tool. And we'll go over to the teach pennant and we'll show you how to have the robot reference that top part.